Michael, you were backing Boris throughout, so let's have a little look back about what you said on GB News on Friday.
But I know that he is watching this programme via GB News, via YouTube, so I am now going to make a direct appeal to Boris. Boris, I know you are watching this. It's the early hours of the morning where you are at the moment. You have got to stand. As Chris Choate said, you're the only one with legitimacy. You have the mandate. You're the one that the people really do support out there in the country. And you know why Starmer attacks you all the time? Because he knows you're the only one who could actually beat him.
Well, that was a powerful appeal there from you, Michael Fabricant. And of course, last night we heard the news that Boris Johnson chose not to stand.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now?
Bitterly disappointed, and I know that a number of people in his team not only feel disappointed, they feel betrayed, if I'm honest with you. They feel they've been led to the top of a hill, fighting for him, got that 100, went over 100, and now he stood down. Now, I understand his reasons, but this is the second time this has happened.
Yeah.
It happened in 2015.
Yeah.
And it's might be hasta la vista, baby, but I don't know how many people would support him a third time round, if I'm honest. It's a great shame.
But it's not just those people. I mean, we've had many GB views, and I was saying it in our previous interview, coming in from Conservative Party members lifelong who also, you know, feel betrayed, feel like Boris should have stood, and feel that Rishi Sunak was part of the reason why Boris Johnson lost the confidence of his MPs and so on. So is there a worry that even if Rishi Sunak gets to victory, that actually when it comes to the time of the election, many of these people are not going to go out and vote, are not going to go out and campaign because they feel that they've not really had a say?
I think that's a huge worry. And that's one of the reasons why I then decided to nominate. Sounds like I'm flip-flopping from one to the other, but it's the way it works. It's the way the system works. That's why I decided then last night to nominate Penny Mordaunt. I mean, I was deeply involved with her campaign last time round. I'm not involved in her campaign at all now. But what I want, having come up that way myself in the Conservative Party, because, you know, I was a volunteer, I did the leafleting, I did the knocking on doors. Our 200,000 members should have a say. And that's why I've nominated Penny Mordaunt. I hope that she will get that 100, which means that we will have a ballot over the next few days.
Yet what do you say to your colleagues who will argue that this is not the time for more delay, for more instability as they might see it, that really what the country needs now is certainty, and certainty quickly, and that means a coronation rather than a contested election?
I would say this: we've had 3 months of turmoil. Another 4 days isn't going to make much difference. But you know what? I don't go in for political coronations. The last one was Theresa May, and look what happened with that. And you know, a previous one, we almost had Lord Halifax appointed instead of Churchill. Almost. That was a political coronation, and if that had happened, GB News would all be in German.